Alright. Oh, he's an interesting fellow. Alright, so it is here.
Can still run. Shame it has to come to that.
Stop running forward so I can talk to you and tell you to stop moving. I'm just gonna keep running forward and forward. Like I can't catch up to these guys. Well, at least that makes it slightly more pleasant. I like fish. Oops. They're basically on their own clearing the dungeon. I was like, alright, fine, do it. I'm just gonna loot all the corpses.
These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You have the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom.
Okay. That's all we have. Don't touch anything. You guys need to learn a thing or two about dungeon crawling. No wonder the Thelmore hates you. Well... So it spins, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up at visual cues. Is it always the same images? Seems to look that way. So, snake.
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left.
Wait, I have to do some...
Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Bolt pillars to that?
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
It's over here, guys. I don't know if they should be following me or... Whoa, 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 whoa.
Do you need something?
Shit.
It's starting to look like Esbern was right.
Wait,
Why are you stopping?
we should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
Job is spelled with an I.
We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful.
Because we already figured
We'll
out that...
cross once it's safe.
Yeah. The magic logo is...
Be careful.
Looks safe now. Let's move.
Yes, I think we must be close to the entrance.
Well, that's nice. Not sure where the light's coming from. I'll take care of the chest. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too.
Which is surprising. Considering there's a giant ceiling. A sky ceiling.
Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Reman Cyrodiil?
What, am I supposed to, like, bleed on that?
This whole
Try
place
dripping
appears to
blood
be a
onto the
shrine
carving
to
on the floor.
Reman. He ended the Akaviri invasion under mysterious circumstances, you recall?
It's coming to life. You did it. Here's the entrance. After you, Dragonborn. You should have the honor of being the first to set foot in Skyrim.
There's no telling what we might find inside.
This giant dragon just like, rise, surprise! I was waiting all this time! Alright, it's kinda dark. It's a shame you can't just, like, bring them back to life. You guys are following? Okay. Sadly. I think I've seen this wall before. Okay, that leads to outside. And no one managed to find a way in the temple. No one. I have one sword, it's kind of cute. That should have decomposed by now. Like, we're talking about centuries here, right? At least they didn't serve food, because that would have been disgusting. Are they lighting up the torches? Because I wish I could do that. Yeah, I can't do it. Mace etiquette. I'll take the book, because that's probably worth. Dragonbane? All blade stuff. So that's Cloud Ruler top, essentially. Only deserted. Are they all magical swords? No, just the Dragonbane, which I'm curious to see. That's basically a sword I need to go and fight the dragons with. It's just a sword, though, which is unfortunate.
Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary dragon war.
Can you put
Alduin's defeat is the
torch
centerpiece
back a
of the
bit?
world.
Because I can't see much.
You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Toms, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons. Or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his turn.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
A few months ago, I didn't know I could shout, or if that was such a thing. Or now that I think about it, like if you're talking about real time, what, 4 years ago? No, I never heard anything like that. The Greybeards might know, though.
You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice.
Why do you have anything against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, There is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
The Greybeards taught me how to shout. And we're dealing with Bozo here, who's been saying that we need a shout to kill Alduin. So I don't know what your problem is. So I'm not afraid of my own power.
Good. The Greybeards can teach you a lot, but don't let them turn you away from your destiny. You're Dragonborn, and you're the only one who can stop Alduin. Don't forget it.
I'll go see what they want to know about the shout.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel.
I'm
The
confused.
prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Aldrin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. I know the prophecy by heart. Once all blades knew it. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world. When the brass tower rocks and time is reshaped. When the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles. When the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls. When the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the World Eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn.
Well, I'm gonna look around some more. See what the old blades left for us.
Yes, that's an excellent.
Fuse sword and a
Who
mace
knows what other lost treasures we
and
might
hides. Which is actually, I kind of find this really cool, the fact that I think they've nailed the pacing really, really well. Oh yeah, I lost my torch. Big action scenes, then it calms down, you go here, and you're just, almost doing archaeology. And I like the premise that, the reason why the Dragonborns are important is the fact that speaking like a specific shout will get them to destroy or defeat the dragon Alduin. I like that. What I don't like is how Delphine somehow hate. Like if she could have just said, "I find they're old kooks," and I would have, all right, cool, okay. But the whole, oh yeah, they're mean and they're not helping and blah blah blah. And where were you? Just hiding because of the Thalmor. Ugh, well, guess what? Hi? Hello? I'm curious where this leads. I don't know, her attitude towards the Greybeards kind of bothers me a bit. Nobody ever found this in a long time, eh? Nobody knows how to fly, nobody knows how to climb. None of that. Teleportation. Well, teleportation I can understand. I don't know. Alright, so, where does that lead me? Go back to the thousands, so more backtracking. So I gotta go all the way here from here. That's actually kind of cool, that mountain. All the way to... Oh no, wait, that's my destination. And I'm all the way here. And I got a bunch of stuff. You know what? I'm gonna end it here because it's been a long time. A few hours, which is interesting because I don't normally do this. So I'm gonna stop it here. I think it's a good time where I can just think about what I've learned and think about like how I can rectify the problem that I got. Like I'm not ready to say like actually I kind of refuse, like I'm stubborn that way, to think that the game is unbalanced, because you'd say, oh yeah, archery is underpowered, or you know, the way I've built my character, because it's role playing, but the way you've built your character, it's all wrong because min-maxing, blah blah blah. I don't agree with that kind of mentality, so I just have to find a way for my character to stay the way he is and yet still prevail in combat. And right now it's challenging, but that's the whole point. So I had these challenges, back in Oblivion, so I'm ready to tackle them again. I'm just trying to run... Like, I'm assuming I'm not using the right kind of arrows, first of all. I'm using 10s instead of 14, so that's almost 1.5 times less than what I could go for. And I could probably find, like an enchanted bow or something like that would probably deal more damage. Yeah, I need to be better at archery, I think. I don't think meleeing the dragon with the tiny dagger is going to do it. I don't think even with the dragon bane is going to do it. Although, for sure I'm going to keep that. So I'm going to have a lot of money here. I'm already like at 9,000 gold, which I can get gold, no problem. So it's just a matter of finding the NPCs that have the equipment that I can just say, make me the most amazing thing, give it to me, and we'll see. That's probably the good stuff is like looted, so we'll see. But yeah. So the next time, whoops. I'm not exactly sure what I'll be doing necessarily, but it'll most likely involve me going this way. However, I'm feeling that I should go this way, like going like completely clockwise. Dealing with the whole Markath story, like I remember back that I escaped with Janissa because I was falsely accused, so there's something to do there still about that storyline. So I'm gonna start closing these storylines and trying to go city by city and just fix the problems, essentially. Of course, I've realized that some of the quests that some cities will give me, or some of the characters that will give me, will be cross cities, like well, then again, Solitude brought me to Solitude, but I'm thinking that, it'll bring me to Whiterun. I'm assuming. So, there's that. Alright, cool. That was fun. And, until next time.